Okay, so three things that you shouldn't do or discuss with your underage child or children. Number one, don't ever discuss the financial stress of the family with that child. Don't do that. Because if you have been doing that before, stop it. Don't do that. Don't tell them how you are stressing to bring food to the table, how you going through some stress to get money. Because I've seen some parents out of joke, they will just tell the child that, do you work? Do you know what it is to work and bring money home? That is not their job. That is not their responsibility. They don't need to hear all those things. So if you're doing that before, stop it, because anytime you tell them that thing, they keep it in their mind. The children we have today are Gen Z. The children that we have today are children that knows how to keep record of things. So because that is not their job is just to enjoy their childhood. So whether you buy them clothes, whether you bring in food to the house, whether you pay their school fees, that is what they are born to enjoy. So allow them to enjoy their childhood. Don't bother them about the finance of the family. So then, number two, never you discuss your extended family issue with your underage children, because some parents, out of anger, or most of them are so emotional, they will discuss, the bitterness they had with their parents, with their siblings in the presence of their children. Because each time you discuss these things with your underage children, these children will keep these things in their mind, because they will not be happy with your own parents. They will not be happy with your siblings. So whenever you have problem with your siblings or your parents, make sure that you don't do that in the presence of your underage children. Keep it out of them. And even some parents too, maybe before they got married, start making children, they had issues with their siblings and their family. So why do you want to poison their mind with your family? Why do you want to poison their mind with whatever problem you had where you're coming from? Because that thing happened, they were not yet born. Now you have given birth to them, and you are now bothering them with the problem you had with your parents, with your siblings. You just want those children to inherit the enemies that they never made by themselves. Because each time you tell them about that bitterness you came with from your parents or your siblings home, you're making those children to feel bitter. You make them to feel so pain hearing how your siblings treated you, how your parents treated you. So if you're doing that before, please stop it. Don't do it anymore. Then number three, that is the last one. For you as a parent, if you know that whenever your family members, I'm talking about your siblings, your cousins, your aunties, your uncles, your parents, they normally call you for help. So whenever they call you for help, they want you to give them money. If you have to give them money, do not give them money in the presence of your children. As a matter of fact, do not even discuss financial issue with them in the presence of your children. When they call you for any financial need and your children are there, I'm talking about your underage children, make sure that you don't discuss that financial aspect with them. If possible, chat with them on WhatsApp. Tell them that, okay, let me connect with you on WhatsApp. And don't forget, whenever you finish chatting with your family members on WhatsApp, ensure that you delete that chat, because these days most of these Gen Z, they have full access to their parents' phone, so that they don't go to that phone and see the chat you had with them. Because see, the Gen Z, they don't want anything to go out of their own home. They don't want that thing to go out of their family. That thing, because whenever you give your parents money, they feel that the money that is supposed to remain in the home, that you're giving the money out. Because you see, the Gen Z, they are not interested in having relationship with even their own grandparents. I'm telling you, the Gen Z we have right now, they don't have any business with their aunties, with their uncle. They don't want to even have any business with their cousins. They don't want to hear about any other person. The Gen Z, one thing about it is that they only care about themselves. You get what I'm saying? saying. So they don't want to hear that this person is my cousin, this person is my mother's sister, this person is my father's brother. No, they're not interested. So be very smart. Don't allow them to oversmart you, because each time you give out this money, I know what I'm saying because I'm a counselor. I talk to parents, I talk to teenagers, I know what they say. So that's why I am advising you that as a parent, you got to be very smart, you got to be very wise, so that you don't, create problem for yourself. Because today you see parents, when they get older, their children tends to leave them behind. Do you know why? Because those children will begin to bring back what happened. They'll begin to say, oh, when we remember when we were coming up, all the money that you made, you gave it to your family members. You think I don't know? I heard that day you were talking to you're talking to grandpa. I overheard that day you're talking to so auntie, so uncle, and they asked you for money, and you gave them $2,000, you gave them $1,000, you gave them 100,000 naira. They they will say it. Yeah, you begin to wonder. I thought that child didn't hear when we were discussing about those things. Sometimes they even bust into your phone and they saw the chat you had with them, how you send money to them, how you send them the payment slip that, look, I have already sent you that 250,000 naira. So be very smart not to keep those things in your phone. Be very smart not to keep them in your phone. Because if you feel that what I'm saying, maybe I'm not saying the right thing, you can leave it under the comment section. We can have a conversation under the comment section, and don't forget to like this post, and don't forget, if you coming across this this channel for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscription button, and don't forget to like the post too. And you can as well share these things with your loved ones. Let them get to know, because sometimes we do things out of love and we don't know the implication of those things. Because we're living with Gen Z, we have to understand how Gen Z thinks. We have to understand how they reason, so that we don't keep making the same mistakes that other people made in the past. God bless you.